And what's going on, people? So thanks again for tuning in. Just a real quick update of what's been growing on down here in Southwest Florida. You'll see that Bahia sod is really coming in really nice. I love it. It's well worth the investment. I can't wait to do the other parts of my yard. This middle section here, I got my sweet potatoes. I just pruned them back to keep the vines off of the grass, and I'm gonna make a bunch of cuttings.
Perfect.
So everything there is going well. This homestead tomato is growing nicely, and you'll see we got tomatoes. Again, my sweet basil, it's getting a little beat up by the heat down here already. I'm gonna have to utilize this shade canopy here. You'll see the canopy will be up here in the next couple of weeks. And then my newest addition is peppers. You'll see I purchased some more bonnie plants. We got a Carmen Italian sweet pepper, lunchbox orange sweet snacking pepper, yellow bell pepper, and then I have one here. This is the jalapeno. This is the Bradley tomato. We have some nice vigorous green growth. I left this branch on purpose. I'm going to cut this branch right here, and then I'm going to take this branch off and this branch off and see if I can't just plant this. I'm going to plant it right here, right next to it, just to see if I can get two of these Bradley tomatoes in this little area here. It might not be enough room in between there, so I don't know. I'll just have to keep them pruned and see how it goes. But I'd rather have too many plants than not enough, and that's a really low-hanging branch. So enough rambling. That's what I'm going to do next. See, here's all the extra greenage I took off of there too. And there's the little cutting. So time will determine. And I usually try to root them out in water, but even if I try to root them out in water, it's hit and miss. So we'll see what happens. So you'll see I'm using these plastic seed starting trays here. This tray over here has the jalapeno seeds. I picked those up from a big box store. I believe the seeds were just a Ferry Morris brand. Put those in there on the 27th of April. This little flat here is just some Everglade tomato seeds that I had. Again, I didn't really take care of them as far as storage, so I don't know if they're gonna sprout. I have tomatillos. These are Baker Creek seeds. I'm so excited. I got sprouts. Yes, I got sprouts. I got sprouts coming up. That's all I wanted to see. I just wanted to see something sprout up. This one actually has two coming up. This is just straight sphagnum. It's not a seed starting mix. So one of the problems with that is nutrition. This is a little bit of a plant tone here. Came with the seed starting tray when I bought it. So I just put it into this little container here. I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle in a little pinch right on the top as it says on the directions. Super scientific, huh? And then now to kind of help water that in, I have this little spray bottle here. A little misting. Nothing too heavy. This flat here had the peppers in it. I basically have some orange bell. I have the purple lilac. They're also Baker Creek seeds, so I'll just give them time. I got my worm bin up and operational. There's no worms in it just yet, but I am inoculating this bin with sphagnum peat moss and ground up eggshells, and I do have a sweet corn cob in there that I buried. I put my basil leaves in there after I'm done making my tea. I can stick my finger down in there. It's not dry, but it's not sopping wet either. Most of my coffee grounds go here. I have a piece of cardboard that sets across these PVC pipes. So that's a good maybe 4 inches. We can fill it all the way up even more if we need to. But when I start out, I like to get the stuff in the bin, get the moisture level right so it's not too sloppy, not too hot. I will grab some leaves as I get them and toss them in there, but then just moisten it down. I soak this cardboard down and keep this moist. That helps keep the moisture in there. And then in a week or two, I'll get some worms. But that's just a really quick highlight on my worm bin, and stay tuned for more on that later.